Hi, so I'm going to be showing you the stoneware that I like to use when I make pizza. I do use several of them. I use the pizza round sometimes, but today I'm going to be doing cauliflower and flour as my mix just because I like to sneak in vegetables into anything that I can. Sometimes because I don't follow recipes, it can leak out the sides a little bit. So I like to make sure that I have edges on those pans when I do that. And it works out really well if I do it that way. I have just started using this. It's a manual food processor, and my husband actually was really excited to see it. I have cauliflower in there right now, and you just kind of pump it a couple times. Well, more than a couple times, depends on how full you made it. But you pump it, and you get cauliflower rice. Sometimes just because of speed, I don't make sure there aren't big chunks because it's really about just getting it done sometimes. And then I grab out the big pieces and I do it again because I need to make a big batch for my family often. But if I was doing it just by myself for just like a individual serving, then that would be not a huge priority to me. Oh, I'm also going to be using this Santoku knife. It comes with a little cover for it, which is nice because then you can take it with you camping, which I've done already. My husband was really excited about this one. This was his favorite choice. This was his second choice. The reason this was his second choice is that the kids can use it and they really like it, and it makes food prep kind of fun for them. And it means that they are occupied while you're making dinner and not making a mess in the rest of your house. So for that reason, my husband has been really excited about this. I don't love that they fight over it sometimes, but you know, you take the good with the bad. If I was making this crust for my family and it was a matter of speed, I would not use the manual food processor. I do have a manual one that does, I think, 10 cups at a time, and I would use that one. But just like, I like doing things by hand. There's something about it that just feels good. But also for the ease of letting the children use it, when they use the electric food processor, they leave it running and it's loud, it's noisy, and sometimes food flies around the room. This one allows them to take it to the table. They can leave me alone. It enables them to be a part of the food process. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Take out the big chunk. And it means that they understand what's going into the food. When I say like I sneak it into their food, I don't actually sneak my vegetables in. I actually make sure my kids know what they're eating because I think it's important that they know that vegetables are a part of our diet and they have to be. And so you can make it thinner if you want to. I prefer this over the bags of riced cauliflower because I find that the bags of riced cauliflower, well, in my opinion, they don't last very long. So cauliflower in my fridge can last for weeks. I mean, I might have to cut off some brown. But bagged rice cauliflower, for me, I've had it go bad so many times and it's really frustrating to me. I live in Brock and Costco is on the other side of town. And that's where it's cheap. It used to be cheap. So I don't know if they still sell it actually. And so I didn't like driving all the way up to go get it. So there's that. The other thing that I really enjoy using my food processor for is onions, because my kids always asked, can I help you cut the onions? And I was like, no, because they're gonna cry, it's gonna burn their eyes, they might cut their finger, even though they wanna try helping me. And they're not very fast at it. But this way, I can cut my onions. If I'm cutting them in quarters or eighths, I don't really care. But on my pizza, I like to put it in either the sauce or sprinkle a bunch of little ones on top. And so for that reason, and again, filling it less will make it faster, obviously. Sometimes the cauliflower rice, I just jam it in there and take out the big pieces. But for my onions, you can see that I get them like a good size in there. That's the size anyways that I like. You could do it longer and you can make it a lot smaller, but I don't really care to do that. And I put that right on top of my pizza. I just sprinkle it right on top. So I'm gonna take a break for a second to finish making my dough. I'm not gonna walk you guys through that one because you may not be you're probably not watching this to find out how to make cauliflower crust for your pizza. So I'll pause it here.